My name is Anastasia Nicola. My maiden name was Anastasia Lekatsa. I was born in Stavro on the island of Ithaca. At 5 years old, my brother and I and my mother joined our father in South Africa, and we left the island and went to Athens, which of course was a big shock for a young girl, 5-year-old child, to see the amazing city of Athens, because Ithaca is small and quite isolated. Anyway, we were going to take the sea voyage down the west coast of Africa to join my father in Cape Town. My brother and I were very, very seasick, and I don't know if my mom anticipated that, but she had made a batch of Greek biscuits called koulouria. And I remember that it was about the only thing that we could eat for many, many days until we found our sea legs. And since then, my mom made them and I took over. And I really don't know why they are so popular, because it's a very simple recipe. Nevertheless, I'm happy for these biscuits, and I just hope everybody does enjoy them. Okay.
Excellent. That's very nice.
When people ask for a recipe,
I couldn't give you a precise recipe, because most of the Greek recipes come from the home, and it's always add a little bit of this and add a little bit of that, or don't add too much of this and don't add too much of that. So you've got to have a feel about the dough when you actually roll them out and put them in the oven.
Then what's the first thing you do when you make them?
I cream the butter.
And when we were making them with you, you wanted the mixing bowl warmed. Why did you want it warmed?
Because the butter was easy to cream than cold butter. So I don't want it to be runny, I just want it to mix well, and so I just warm the bowl.
It's fine, I don't need the whole thing.
But as the mixer works, it hits against the side and it's warm and it becomes a lovely soft butter that you beat quite well before you add the sugar.
1 cup of sugar.
The mixture for quite a long time. Do you know how long? Do you time it?
No, you just got to sort of become quite white after, butter the yellow, beat it up until it's sort of whitish.
And how do you know when it's ready, when you've beaten it enough?
You can't really know. You just take a chance and, that you've beaten it enough. And you add the sugar, and of course you beat that again with the sugar. And after the sugar, you add the eggs, one at a time. After the eggs is the flour, usually with a half a pound of butter that we are talking about now. It's more or less 4 cups to 5 cups of flour. 1.5 cups must be the self-raising flour, which I used only now that I've come to Australia, because in South Africa we had the cake flour, which was a fine flour, and I used baking powder. I used 3 teaspoons of baking powder for the koulouria. I've since changed the recipe to the 1 cup, maybe 1.5 of self-raising, and 2 to 3 cups of ordinary flour. It's not a specific amount, and unfortunately it depends how large your eggs are and all the rest of it. But you can see it pulls away from the sides. The beater pulls away from the sides and comes to the middle of the mixer, and then you can test it to roll a little and see that it comes away clean from your hand.
Now I'm going to take the dough and roll out each koulouria one by one. Dip it in the egg and in the sesame and put it on the baking tray. To beat the eggs slightly. Take a piece of dough. Roll it in your hand. Oh, that's good. On the board. Pinch it together in the egg and in the sesame seed.
Marina, my sister, has a theory that this is where the taste and the love and the everything is, because if you get the rolling right, it rises a little bit, but it still stays crispy.
Yes, I think you're right.
And on that recipe we gave you, Marina measured her balls and she measured how long she rolled it for. She's more specific than yes. So.
And you
That's like Thea Tassia and Esther. The one was much more scientific than the other.
That's Marina's much more scientific than me, and
yet, of course, I don't know who's recording this, but we prefer the other one.
oh yes, rather don't mention names.
Do you remember Alatea? Shame. She used to try and help me. Yeah, she got it either too long or too short. It wasn't easy. But if you want to try,
Let's try.
you can try, yes, why not?
You come on.
Well, yes, you go first. No longer with us, we can't use
Oh, we need another
Board, yes, then you need it.
Let's do this one.
Now you sort of know when when it's enough. This like was too little, I'll add it a little bit more.
Okay.
Sometimes I take off, sometimes I add more.
Yes, anyways.
It's becoming like
Yes,
a little,
I think maybe a
little
bit more.
village.
little school.
Depends how big you want it. You might want to make smaller one.
Maybe a bit more,
Very good.
More or less.
Well, you could just make a little ring.
You can.
Kathy, you also doing your
Yes,
thing.
I'm coming there.
Look at the wide shot.
That's it, you can use that.
Jeez, it really is.
Yeah, that's why I've got to practice.
Well, mine fell
That's
apart.
right.
So that's actually uneven, eh? It's no good.
But you know what, you can cut
No,
that
cut
off.
it off, yeah.
That's
Oh,
what I
right,
do.
Put it
right.
back in the
Yeah.
dough.
Can I do this?
Thin here and a bit thick there. Just get it together
Do it
again.
again.
So watch.
Now do another one. Yes, do another one, Helene.
Lots of
Okay,
hands
what
make light
So this is, it needs a bit.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's a
you
very
do it,
light
yeah.
touch when you roll.
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
Not to squash it.
No, don't squash it.
Still too thick, eh?
No, but not too thick.
No, tell you what, I practice.
Encouraging.
I'm trying it in a positive manner, just know. My mother's Koulourakia, and they are not.
Yeah. Now roll it out more. You see now you've got a thin edge here, so you just, like when you roll it, you spread out to make it even. That's nice. Actually, yeah, just a bit longer. And let's bake those, and then we'll do the nut ones now.
Yeah, I was walking past the Salvation Army the other
Yes.
day, and I found that book you told me to read, Infidel.
Oh, it's a wonderful book. Have
I've
you
just
not?
started.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I would like to read it again, actually.
Well, you can borrow it. When
Beautiful.
It's very expensive.
Yeah, I found it in the free pile.
That's nice. Actually,
Too
we
small, too big.
yeah, just a bit longer.
Με τα δυο χεράκια πλάθω κουλουράκια, κουλουράκια, κουλουράκια. Το φούρνο θα τα ψήσει, το σπίτι θα μυρίζει, κουλουράκια, κουλουράκια.
What are you making again now?
I am making the same basic recipe that I did before, but with the twist in that I make it into I have a nut mixture which are combined with the dough around the biscuit. This is koulouria with nuts.
That one looks a lot wetter.
Well, oh no, well I haven't added the flour yet.
Oh, of course.
Mm.
We got that on.
Yeah.
We just came to South Africa in 1938, just before the war. So it was lucky we weren't trapped in Ithaca.
Yes.
Because the Italians came first and then the Germans came, and then they were pleasant.
Wow, I didn't
Yes.
know that.
Yes.
And then we landed in Johannesburg. My dad had a shop. But things were very bad business-wise in South Africa at the time. And then his brother was coming, his older brother, and my dad gave him the shop, and we went to Boksburg and we bought your grandfather's shop, Park Handy Stores.
Did you know that?
My grandfather, yes, Yanni, your grandfather and your granny, we bought their store.
In Boksburg.
And then where did they go? Did
No, they bought
bought a
another
hotel
shop
or
further
something?
up. No, bought another shop further up. What was it? Central Cash Stores or something like that. It was on the main road. A much better proposition. Park Handy Stores, which was very much a suburban kind of shop. They were cafes.
Right.
What happened with the Greeks?
Did you make food though? You didn't make food.
No.
It was more just groceries.
Okay.
The thing with South Africa was that the big Jewish corporations like Sussman and Feldman, they were the cigarette distributors. They took a liking to the Greeks, who were very honest at the time, and they got credit, which in other countries, Australia and many other countries, they could not get credit without any other, qualifications. I mean, they didn't know them from a bar of soap, but because these big firms allowed them 3 and 4 months credit, they were able to open up shops, small grocery stores, and succeed. Yesterday I saw Mariana. Do you remember Mariana? Peter is your mom's grandson.
Yeah.
Baptistimion, yes.
Yeah.
Remember that you know them?
Yeah.
So he was one of the first Greeks, Fitidis is the surname. He was one of the first Greeks to come to South Africa. He opened up a sort of a mobile cafe because
That's clever.
he had a caravan and he started selling goods from the caravan.
That's very clever.
But they weren't allowed to stop in one place for more than 20 minutes. So he used to go to the park and areas and only spend 20 minutes here and 20 minutes there. And he called his shop Cafe de Move On. Anisha likes my stuffed tomatoes. Yummy stuff.
How do you stuff that?
Oh, wait. New recipe, hang on. Warm up the oven.
Yummy stuff is the stuffed tomatoes and the stuffed peppers with rice and mincemeat and all the spring onion and aniseed, thyme and things like that you make for flavour.
I like dill, maybe do you use dill?
Fennel.
Dill, that's it, dill. And then you do the fennel as well. You take not the bulb, you take the green, It's very nice. And so Anisha likes my yummy stuff, so she said to Philip that she likes Yaya's yummy stuff, yummy stuff. Yummy stuff. So Philip says, what do you mean? He says, yummy stuff. Oh, your granny makes yummy stuff. She wanted to say yummy stuff. Okay, can go in the oven. Definitely ready for eating.
Smells gorgeous.
Yes, you can get the smell of the koulouria. Check them underneath.
Ooh. So looking underneath here.
Ah, yes, you can see.
Fantastic.
That's very, very nice. So nice of you to
Delicious.
come and do this for us.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh gosh, I hope it helps that you get the recipe correct. But it's nothing, as you can see, there's nothing magic in it. You just have to practice, I suppose.
It's got your magic here.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well,
Okay.
we'll have a go and we'll let you know.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, let's.
There's definitely magic in this.